Everybody, Chris with Alan, and an 800S today, which has a rod knock, which maybe you can hear it. Not good. Bad news. Kill it. So we are going to tear it down and fix it. It's going to take a little bit. Let's do it. Pull it off. Yes. Ooh, this wire's not looking so great. Ooh. Slip that off. Custom. Yep. There's another one. Custom. Oh, it's got a plug. I just threw that light bulb there on the ground. That's good for it. Oh, wow. Yeah, those are fun to line up to put the box back on later. Okay, this is not much better. I'm mostly worried about the exhaust bolts.
They look pretty rusty.
They are rusty. Maybe I'll start spraying them with PB Blaster now. Progress is being made. Turns out this frame comes out and the engine is going to come out through the top, I do believe. So we're just tearing down into it. Brackets, pieces, trim. I told you that rear window was going to have to go. Yep. Once he takes that cover off. We're going to check that belt too. It's awfully herky-jerky. I think that belt is about spent.
How many miles does this have?
1,700.
Oh. I was guessing more.
Yeah, 17 and change. It's really kind of young for miles-wise. So.
Also along the bottom.
And it, yes, all the way underneath. And it doesn't matter how clean the machine is. This is always filthy.
It's always dirty.
Look at these cavities of mud. Mm-hmm. That's big chunks.
It's like 3 pounds of mud.
big chunks. Got them over there too. What you working on?
Getting the mud out.
We're trying to take out the engine. You're cleaning. Sorry.
That'll come off. That's off.
Exhaust is off. This is off. All the manifold bolts came out easily. What's that?
You don't need to mark this side.
I don't need to mark the fuel injector wires.
No, that's worth it.
Oh.
Do you need to drain,
Yes or no?
drain the fluid?
Does the back one go to the back one? It does. The front one goes to the front one. Yeah, so I don't need to mark them both. And we have it documented now because I was recording for that part.
Let's see.
I explained earlier, it doesn't matter how clean the machine is. The motor is always disgustingly dirty.
When you start to order parts, get me plugs.
Spark plugs?
Yes.
No easier time than looking good. We're gonna have an engine out soon. Got it up on the lift now. Because for whatever reason, we need to pull the axles out. Also, he's getting new cotter pins because mine only had one part of one on it.
That one's real nice.
Yeah, they're a little rough. And we got to drain the coolant by disconnecting that hose and letting it spill all over the place. So that'll be fun. Everything up top is disconnected. All the electrical sensors and whatnots are disconnected.
That one broke too.
Yeah, these are the worst cotter pins I've seen. That one. That's going to break.
Nice.
So good news, the coolant draining didn't go very well.
So it's in the bucket.
Most of it's in the bucket. This one's full up to the top. It kind of came out there too. Well, most of it. I've seen worse.
It's true.
I've seen worse.
Doubtful. full.
You think you could turn this?
Use these.
Oh, what? So you're getting on your hands?
Yeah.
Jeez. Just try to get some of it in the bucket. Oh, gosh.
Got it.
Okay, let go. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Ah.
Just as I planned it. Perfect.
Okay.
That was useless.
Here, feed it under here.
Got that?
Yeah. Okay. There
There you go.
That's it?
Yep.
That was a lot of work for
I
that.
know, it goes down farther right here.
Dang it.
We're gonna have to worry about that later.
Okay. That's how a typical coolant draining goes.
I'd say like 50% of it's in the bucket.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's fine.
We'll be fine. It is ready to come out, we believe.
I think so.
Everything is disconnected. It's going to leak coolant everywhere, but the oil is empty. All the engine mounts are disconnected. We put a pry bar under it, the whole thing moves. So I don't have an engine hoist, but
Me
now,
I don't have one either.
I have neither of us.
No. Set that down right there.
Operation go get an engine hoist did not go well. They don't have any in stock. At least not a whole one
They have a half
in
of one,
stock. They have half of one.
but we opted to not get the half.
I didn't get the half. I really needed a whole one. So we're gonna try to do it using the lift. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. That's the only way it's happening today. Okay, using the lifts manual, the do not do this section, we're using the lift as an engine hoist.
It's working.
It's kind of working. Mixed results. My fear is we're not going to be able to lift it high enough. We're going to run out of space, but we'll see. We're definitely up off of the mount there. And we're making progress. Eventually we need to get it high enough that we can disconnect the front prop shaft. And then we should have a little bit more freedom. We got it. Using the lift, a series of straps, and then to the point where it's like, let's just see if we can lift it out. We lifted it out. That prop shaft is probably the worst part to get off. It did not want to come off.
No.
So before we put it back in, we're going to just take the front differential out, and then lay the prop shaft is not an issue. We can put the motor in and then put the prop shaft on the motor, and then we're good. And then getting it to clear, valve cover wanted to hit the frame right here, and the water pump was sitting back on this frame. Motor mount, we had to take the motor mount out to get it to clear, but man, an engine hoist would have been better.
Much easier.
Let me show you. It's up on the bench. All of this comes out in one piece. There's really no good way to separate just that from this, from that.
Especially when it's in there.
Right, you can't even,
Can't
you can't get to the bolts.
Yep.
It's gonna be difficult. But I'll start tearing it down. Oh, look at this. What are these marks here? These look like rub marks from something.
No, probably a loom.
Yeah, wire loom.
Yep.
That one. Whatever that is. Yeah. And it wasn't super terrible, but there is oil in the intake. So it's possible that we may have had some rings going out too. So we'll see what that all looks like. Man, what a job.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, that's gonna do it for us this weekend. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll put it right on, Alan. And we'll see you on the next video.